Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to talk about the concept of packages. In the previous video, we know that packages are two types. The first one we can call it as user-defined package, and the second one is called it as API package. Okay, so API packages as well as user-defined packages. We already studied about what is API package and what are the different type of API packages, and one of the package like Lang package information we studied earlier. Okay, so let us talk about what is user defined package. Okay, how it will be useful in our program. So let us discuss. Already we studied about what is a package. So a package is nothing but it is a one kind of folder or one kind of directory. Okay, so this package contains various classes, various methods, and number of interfaces. So these all things are going to be created by the user. Okay, so this is nothing but user package or user defined package. So a package is collection of classes, interfaces and methods which is going to be created by the user. Is nothing but user defined package. In simple terms, we can say that user defined package is nothing but one kind of folder. In the operating system, a folder contains set of files. So the files may be included like .mp3 files, .jpg files, okay, so .html files. So like that there are lot of files we have. In the similar manner, a package is nothing but it is a directory, or we can say that it is a folder, and it has set of classes and interfaces, and it contains various methods which is going to be defined by you as per your convenient. Okay, so that is the concept of user defined package. So in simple terms, we can say that a user defined package is created by the user and it contains various classes, methods and interfaces. See, to define a user package, we have two important steps. Okay, so user package contains two important steps, and the first one is step 1 is creation of package, and the second one is access of package. So let us talk about the first one, creation of package. Okay, so what is the meaning of creation? So for the creation, we have to define our package. So in this case, we are using one of the keyword. The keyword name is called package. So package is a keyword and followed by package name. Okay, so this is our syntax of creation of package. So this package, we can say that it is a keyword and this package name is defined by the user. Okay, so one point you have to understand: to define a user package, we have some kind of rules. So the first rule is, we can say that whatever package we are defining, that package name as well as folder name. Okay, package name as well as folder name must be same. So folder name and package name must be same. For example, I'm creating like package and my package name is like student. And what is my folder name? My folder name is also student. And one more important point, see this spelling and this case sensitive both must be equal. Okay, so that means if you write small student, it should be small. If you write capital letters, it must be capital. So this is a rule 1. And the second one is rule 2. So here all classes, whatever classes we are going to create it in the student, all classes must be in package folder. Okay, so what I'm saying to you, for example, your package name is like student. Okay, so our package name is like student, and there are classes. There are classes like 10th class, okay, like 12th standard, UG and PG. So these are the 4 kind of classes. All classes must be in the same folder, right? So this is our rule 2. Let's go for, see, whatever classes we are going to define here, like, see, classes which are going to be defined inside of the package, all classes must be defined in the public, because all classes we are using outside of the package. Okay, so simply what I'm saying to you, we can take it as like UG or PG or 10th class or 12th standard, like that. These all are comes under classes of one of the package. The package name is called student. Okay, so now this UG we are accessing employee package. Okay, and this PG we are using like employee package. So this 10th class we are using in like scholarship package. Okay, like that we are using a class in other kind of packages, or a class is going to be using in other kind of program. So every class must be identified with the public keyword. Okay, so the rules are folder name and package name must be same, and the second one is whatever classes we have to define all the classes in the same folder, and the third one is whatever classes we have, all classes are going to be identified with the public keyword. So these are the 3 rules. See, let us talk about the example about the student package. See, we are in step 1, that is nothing but creation of package. From the creation of package, we know that how to create the package, that is nothing but syntax and followed by the few rules. Okay, see the example. Let us talk about the example. See, I'm going to creating one of the package name. The package name is nothing but student. So in this student package, I'm going to create some classes like ug.java and pg.java and ssc.java. So I want to create 3 files, but in this example I'm going to create only one file. The file name is called as ug.java. So as we discussed earlier, see, there is a package name. The package name is, this is the statement. Okay, so in this statement what we had to do, so we had to create a package. So how to create a package? So that is nothing but package is a keyword and followed by what is the package name? So the package name is nothing but student. Okay, so folder name and package name must be same, and after that what we have to do, we have to create a class as per the rule. As per this rule, what we have to do, it should be public. Okay, so public is a keyword, public class. What is my class? My class is UG. So I'm writing UG. Right now I want to define some information. I want to define here, there is a method. The method like public, I want to create method. The method return type is the void, and the method name is, I want to create a method name is like UG. From the UG, one of the method name is like BSC. Okay, BSC is my method system.out.println BSC. So BSC Bachelor of Science. Bachelor of Science. So this is the method I want to define from the BSC. Okay, so this is my class, and what is my class? My class name is UG, and in this UG I have created .java file right now. Okay, so it is storing in student folder, that is nothing but student package. How to compile this one? To compiling this one, we should define, see, this program don't do in the decoder. Okay, you have to do in any editor or standard notepad. I will show you at the end of video how to do this. Okay, so Java C, and we have to specify that -d. -d specifies directory name. Okay, and followed by dot, and we have to give the little bit space and ug.java. Okay, how to compile the package? To compiling the package, we have some kind of syntax. The syntax will be like this: Java C -d dot class name dot Java. See, once you completed this, if no errors are there, okay, then there is a file will be created, and the file name is called as ug.class. Now I'm having, there is one more class. The class is nothing but ug.class. Okay, now in the student folder I have ug.java, and the second one is ug.class. Now this ug I'm going to use outside of the program. That is my topic. And in early program we have a math. Math is a class. From the math class we are using sqrt. Okay, so this math is belong to lang package. In the similar manner, this lang is like student, this math is like UG, and this sqrt is like BSC. Okay, so in the manner we had to define user defined package. This is called step 1, that is nothing but creation of package. Let us talk about access of package. How to access the package? To access this package, we should go to step number 2. How to access the package? To access this package, we should use one of the keyword. The keyword, we can say that the keyword is nothing but import. So import is equivalent of #include from C and C++. Okay, so import is a keyword, and followed by user package, whatever package we defined like student earlier. So user package dot star. Star means all classes, or we can also use import user package dot particular class. Particular class. See, as we discussed earlier, we have student is one kind of folder, or we can call it as package. It has ug.java, and after that we have ug.class. Okay, we can also create like particular classes like pg.java or pg.class. Okay, now we can use any one of the statement. What is the right statement? Only one class. Okay, for one class we are writing like this: import is a keyword, and what is my user package? Student. Student is my user package, and what is my particular name of the package? So my class name is, particular class name is UG. then it will be access this dot class file. Okay, so otherwise it has more than this UZ, or it has more than this UZ, or it has like any other thing, we should use like this: import, simple statement like import student dot star. Star means maybe one or more than one. It will be access all classes or interfaces from particular package. Okay, so this is nothing but access of package. How to access? To access we should use import, and for creation we are using the keyword is like package. Okay, so this is the way we have to do that. And let us implementing that program again. Now I'm going to create main program. Okay, so the program is like this. I'm using import keyword. Okay, from that import keyword, what is my package? Student is my package, and star is star means whatever whatever classes we have, we are accessing everything. Otherwise we can use UZ. Okay, and I'm defining main class, so it is not required any public class. Otherwise you can define, no problem, class. And I'm going to define like class like my user package is my main program, and public static void main, and from that we have to define one of the argument like string args. And now I want to define like what is my class? My class name is
MSc.
See, name in the student package, what is my class name? UG. So UG OB new UG. So creation of object. And what I had to do? OB dot, what is the method we used earlier? So the method name is BSC dot BSC, UZ dot BSC. Okay, so this is the way we can access information from the student package. Now I want to write some more information like system dot out dot println system dot out dot println. Now here I'm writing like student life is beautiful. Student life is beautiful. Okay, so this is my main class, and this is the closing of information. And I want to compile the program. Once I get the compile the program, I'm getting this statement and this information. Okay, so the output of the program is, see, I'm going to execute Java C. How to compile the program? To compile the program, we have to use, there are two commands. One is called as Java C, followed by what is file name? My user package dot Java. And if program is completely successfully compiled, then I'm going to execute the program Java my user package. Okay, so now I'm getting the output from BSC method and output from main class. So what is my output right now? Output is BSc. From BSc, what is the information? Bachelor of Science. Okay, we are expecting Bachelor of Science, and followed by student life. Student life is beautiful. Okay, so these are the two statements we are expecting. So one thing you have to observe it. So this statement from, there is a class of UG which is belongs to the student, and this statement is belongs to main class. Okay, so student is user package, and in the student we are created one of the class. The class name is called it as ug.java, and after that we created ug.class. Okay, so this is the information of student folder, and so this student folder, for example, you located in D drive. Okay, so outside of the D drive, see, that means D/student, you have these two files. Okay, so in the D drive I'm going to create my user pack dot java, and after that I'm going to compile the program. See, after compiling the program, my user pack dot class, see, output is this output followed by this output. Both will be available in this program, so that is the way we have to creating user package in the Java language. Okay, so that is the topic here, and similarly you can try, like mobile is a folder. From mobile folder we have like Samsung, Apple, Samsung.java, Apple.java, and mi.java. So this is my creation of package creation. Okay, and access is how to access the information. So for creation we are using like package as a keyword, and package name is like mobile, and classes are like class like Samsung, Apple, mi, like that. For access, how to do this? For accessing of this, we have to create, there is a class, the class name like we can take it as like Big C. Big C is a mobile shop. In this mobile shop I'm going to access Samsung.class file, Samsung.apple.class file. After compilation we are expecting .class files, those are I'm accessing, and in Big C I'm going to access mi.class files. Okay, so now I can access everything. Okay, this information followed by this information. So how to write the statement? So the statement is import mobile dot star. Okay, I can access everything, right? So this is the way we can creating user defined packages, right? I hope you understand how to create user defined package, right? Thank you very much for watching this video. Bye.